In this video, I'm going to show how to use the Contact Manager features of Who's Up. You'll learn how to add a new contact, mark your contacts for an invitation sale, and enter the merchandise they're interested in, along with the potential value of the sale and how likely you think they are to purchase. I'll show how to enter follow-up tasks for the future and automatically get reminders on which contacts need follow-up and what to do. First, let's add a new contact. When you launch the Who's Up app, the Uplist screen will be displayed. Tap the menu button in the upper left-hand corner and tap Contacts. This will take you to the list of contacts you've already entered. If this is your first time using the app, that list will be blank, of course. Next, tap the plus sign icon in the upper right corner. A blank contact form will be displayed. Tap in the box below first name to bring up the keyboard. As you type in each piece of contact info, tap the right arrow at the top of the keyboard to move to the next field. You'll notice that the keyboard changes from letters to numbers when you're entering things like phone number and zip code. Also notice that when you get to state, the keyboard is replaced by a list of states you can scroll through. Tap Invitation Sale under Contact Tags if you're marking the contact to receive an invitation to a private event sale. You can tag the contact with the merchandise they're interested in. Tags make it fast and easy to enter brands and types of furniture without having to type everything in. Just type the first few letters, and suggestions matching what you've typed will appear in a list. When you see the word you want, just tap that word in the list to add it. A good pattern to follow is to enter the brand followed by the type of furniture. In our example here, I typed the letters B and R, and the list suggests Broyhill and breakfast table. I tap Broyhill to add it. Next, I type COU and then tap couch when it's suggested. I repeat for love seat and floor lamp. Now I've made a note that the customer is interested in a Broyhill couch, love seat, and floor lamp, but I only had to type a few characters for each word. If you mess up and enter a tag by mistake, just type the X at the end of it to delete it. I'll finish up by entering a projected sale amount, select a probability to purchase, and enter some quick notes about the customer to help me when I'm talking to them in the future. Tap Done to hide the keyboard, and then tap Save in the upper right-hand corner. Who's Up saves the contact and displays the record. While I'm viewing any contact record, I can tap the blue underlined phone number to call that number. I can also tap the blue underlined email address to launch the email app so I can compose an email to the customer. Now let's learn how to use the Scheduled Tasks feature. Remember that you have to save a new contact record before you can add any scheduled tasks. Scroll down a little on the contact record until you see the Scheduled Tasks label with the little calendar icon to the left. For this example, I'm going to enter two reminders, one for a follow-up phone call on the 23rd, and another to remind me to send an email about the fabric samples they were interested in. To add new scheduled task reminders, tap the blue plus sign next to Scheduled Tasks. A pop-up will appear. Tap the box below Due and select the date you want to be reminded. If you're using an Android, your calendar input will look a little different, but everything else works the same. Enter a tag describing what kind of follow-up or task you need to remember. These tags work the same as when entering interested in merchandise. Then enter some notes about what needs to be done for the follow-up or reminder and tap the Save Task button. Now that I've added my two reminders, you can see them below Scheduled Tasks. It shows the date, the follow-up type tag, and the notes entered. Now that we've seen how to add a new contact and how to add follow-up and task reminders to a contact, let's take a look at how we work those contacts using the reminder system. We'll start back at the Uplist screen and tap the menu button in the upper left corner. This time, we'll tap Work Follow-ups and Tasks. This screen shows us all the contacts that have past due, current, or upcoming reminders, which means within the next 2 days. I have one past due email I need to send about fabric samples, two reminders for today, and one coming up in 2 days. So at a glance on one screen, I can see exactly which customers I need to follow up with and what needs to be done. Once I complete a task, the next step is to mark it as completed. To do that, I just tap on the reminder, which will take me directly to that contact record. Then I swipe to scroll down to the list of scheduled tasks. I tap the gear icon next to that task and tap the Complete Task button. The moment I do that, you can see the task move from the Scheduled section to the History section. Every task that you complete will show up in the History of Activity section with the date it was completed. This makes it easy for you to, at a glance, see all the work you've done to close a customer. I tap the Work Follow-ups link in the upper left corner to return to my list of follow-ups, and you can see that the past due reminder that I just completed is now gone. I'll move on and complete the next two tasks that are due today. That's all there is to adding contacts and managing your follow-ups using the scheduled tasks and reminder system.